Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on Friday here on the the old gold power plant. I forgot where I was. I am barely awake right now. I am very tired after the festivities yesterday. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. We are back at it again with 35,418 sneaky snacking because of our boy Raichu that we were able to get on the team last night, because Gardevoir just was so good yesterday. The team ended with like 140% energy across the board. So very good, but we are also very late. So I'm gonna go ahead and make breakfast first, get that out of the way, because we definitely will not make breakfast if I do not do it right now. So let's get this done and out of the way. Toxicroak showing up, giving us a little bit more oil, not as much as we need, but it is only overnight, so that makes sense. Venusaur, no skill trigger there. Hoping to get that skill trigger and pick up some more oil from it, but no dice. We are getting some apples, and we are also getting very close to the end of the week, so we might be almost to the amount of corn that we need for the rest of tomorrow. But Dedenne, let's see how we're doing. I think we're currently sitting at a 40%. Yeah, 40% extra tasty chance. I do want to get a little bit more. I want to try to get to 50, 45. Okay, so we're not going to collect from Dedenne anymore if this does not go extra tasty right now. We'll sit at 45% until we do get the extra tasty and save those skill triggers for the meal after that. But for now, let's get this breakfast done, and hopefully it will be the extra tasty. Yes, 45%. Okay. All right, so let's see. What do we want to throw in here? Cocoa's good for extra tasty. Let's throw in the ginger. We got enough ginger and we can get it pretty easily, so let's get that in there, and with any luck we will get what we're looking for. But let's see. No, still no extra tasty. All right, we got just shy of a 1 in 2 chance, so we should get an extra tasty pretty quickly, which is why I don't want to collect from Dedenne and stock any more chances than we really need to. So we can always save those and just try to squeeze in one more extra tasty for the week, since Dedenne has been semi on strike, definitely making his feelings known that he was not happy of being left out of the team for 3 weeks. Very close to Ultra 2. All right, so we've got 200 sleep points coming to us. I definitely slept enough to get that, so that's 7,497. You'll see here in a minute my sleep was it was weird. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get slumbering, but for our daily lottery we're gonna pick up another 15 diamonds. I will take. Nice, very good. Go all the way back, click the button, there we go. All right, there's our Ultra 2. And now that we've got Ultra 2, we can jump into the sleep report and see what we're gonna get today. I'm pretty sure Dedenne is on the table, provided we get the right sleep style, which actually I haven't looked since the last time we hunted Dedenne. I want to say it's snoozing, so I don't think we can get Dedenne yet. 10.5 hours of sleep, a lot of slumbering. Yep, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. One of those nights where I went to sleep and just woke up like immediately. That whole thing where you sleep so hard you just time travel to when you wake up. So getting slumbering there, not at all surprising. Let's see, Ultra 2 we might get like 40. No, I was gonna say 60, but 60 sounded too high, because it is 53 million, just over 53 million. That is 7 spawns, so we are in a good place. Unfortunately, pretty sure we're not gonna see Dedenne. Hey, that's a cool one. That Magneton, I almost said Magnezone. That Magneton sleep up there, that was a cool one. I like that. A neat little animation. So we got Mime Jr., Aron, Geodude, Magneton, another Mime Jr., another Magneton, and another Geodude. A lot of duplicates today. Nothing here really super fantastic. I mean, of course we do need a better Magnezone, but we really want those free levels. Aron, you know what? Aron's hungry. I was gonna say we really want those free levels from evolving, so we definitely want to try to catch a Magnemite instead of a Magneton, and I've already caught a Magneton, so no need to catch another one unless we just get very lucky and it's hungry. But yeah, nothing else here is really all that interesting, so we're just gonna catch the Aron. That'll put us at friendship level 10 with it, and then we're gonna go ahead and head back to camp. I don't really feel like we really need to try to catch any of these others. We have 3 pretty decent Geodude line Pokemon. Again, Magnemite is what we really want to catch for the free levels, since it is a skill specialist. And then Mime Jr., we have a couple good ones, but it's also not the most desirable ingredient specialist, so not a real big incentive to catch the Mime Jr. Out of everything here, though, let's send out the Aron candy. It is the newest Pokemon. I feel like people might already have a decent amount of Magnemite candy, so maybe not as necessary as Aron candy. But you'll have to let me know in the comments if that is correct. If not, we can switch it up and I'll send out Magnemite next time. We've got about 8,300, a little over 8,300 Dream Shards. Very good. Very good day for Dream Shards. That means the rest of the week is going to be real nice. All right, Aron, buddy, you are up. Oh, man. Apparently the site didn't want to load everybody, and Aron's one of them. Let me just refresh that page real quick. We'll make it look real nice. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. All right. Aron, level 14, docile, friendship level 10. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, ABB. I mean, that's not the worst. It's not the worst. We do already have a really good Grubbin AAA. Or no, that's AA something. And we also have a decent AAA Grubbin. So maybe we might be able to make something out of this one if it's got the right sub skills. So let's see. Research XP bonus is not a good start. Not a good start. Inventory up S is not bad. Helping speed M is pretty good. Skill level up S is not really what we're looking for, and helping speed S, yeah, probably not what we're looking for an ABB Aron. With docile, I mean, we definitely want to set this to ingredient count B because we would only really want the coffee beans from it. It really needs to be perfect for me to want to keep this, and it's not gonna be. It only looks like it at first because of that. Let's make sure we turn these off whenever we have an ABB set. Actually, no. I don't know, man. I don't like that it gives these a 100 because it's not really accurate to give those a 100. I mean, inventory up S really should be close to like 70, 80 range. And research XP bonus definitely shouldn't be at 100. So when it takes those into account, I really don't like that. But they should be taken into account because the Pokemon does have them at these higher levels. I just don't like that it gives them an automatic 100 when you look for ingredient count B or C. It really doesn't make any sense why they've done it that way. And then to just turn it off completely and ignore them doesn't feel right either. But I suppose we could always just say, you know what, let's do this one at, I feel like research XP bonus is more of a 0.5 kind of thing. So let's set it there. And then inventory up S, let's just set it at 0.75 to be right in the middle of the 70, 80 I said it should be. And then I don't know if that really works out to give me the accurate PR that I want, but I feel like it's somewhat more accurate. But then it's also going on based on 100. Let's see, we're at 89 right now. Let's just turn these off. Let's turn these off and let's see, 87. So an 87 PR when we don't take in level 10 or 25 or 1, when we don't take any of those into account, 87, which doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all because we have no ingredient finding at all. Not in the nature, not in the sub skills. I don't know why this is, well, maybe I do. I did forget that it's also taking the base ingredient finding rate into account, and Aron has a very, very high base ingredient finding rate. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Let's see, at level 30, we're bringing in 14 sausage compared to 23 and a half. And then at level 60, we're bringing in 27 compared to 48 and a half. So yeah, definitely not as good as it could be. And I'm very surprised that this is an 87. With its very high base ingredient finding rate, I really think this should be closer to, with these skills, probably closer to a 60 PR. but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell when we run ingredient count A and B. I really only run these to actually be able to see the number that's expected to be brought in compared to the optimal amount or the optimal sub skills. That's the main reason I run ingredient count A, B, C, just to get a very good idea of what to expect. But if we run ingredient strength, and let's go ahead and set these back to 1. Ingredient strength is probably, yeah, this is going to be a lot closer to what it actually is. PR 58 so far, which is about what I was thinking with a PR 60. So yeah, I'm gonna let this run in the background just because I'm curious what it actually is with ingredient strength only and not ingredient count. Because like I said, I feel like it's very skewed by those 100s that it just gets for free. So we're gonna let that run in the background. I'm not keeping this one. We'll send this one to live with the professor and we'll hunt another one. But for now, we can move on. We don't have breakfast to get to. Lunchtime. Told you we wouldn't make it if I didn't do it now. But we do have some new news. Future feature. Oh, I just noticed this too. Future features and adjustments volume 5 gift. Okay. Update contents. That was yesterday. We already read that. So event, Pokemon Growth Week Volume 3. Growth Week was very fun last time around, so let's see what we've got this time. Sleep well to grow well. It's time for Pokemon Growth Week. This week-long event is a special opportunity to gain more sleep XP and candies than usual. Let's all try to get plenty of sleep and help raise our favorite helper Pokemon. The event period is Monday, December 9th to Monday, December 16th. So that is going to be not this coming week, but the week after. And it is, of course, going to be on all areas, just like last time, so you can go anywhere you want and get to these cool bonuses, like Helper Pokemon Sleep XP multiplied by 1.5. If you have Sleep XP bonus Pokemon on your team, multiplies that as well, so that's really good. And then we also get candies from the first sleep research of the day multiplied by 1.5 as well, so it's a good time to get some extra candies. If you're really looking for specific candies for some specific Pokemon, try to go to islands that have those Pokemon in abundance so that you can get those extra candies, because they do add up. Even if it's only an extra 2 or 3 every time you find that sleep style, it adds up very quickly. But looks like the same as last time, just a boost to the sleep XP and the amount of candies that we're getting, but that's perfectly fine. I like these little mini events where we can just go wherever we want and we get a nice little bonus. It's very nice to have. All right, actually, you know what, another tip, if you want to raise certain Pokemon and take advantage of sleep XP, go to an island that has their favorite berries. That's a really fun time. So for example, if you need to raise a Meowscarada, maybe it's time to go to a Snowdrop Tundra kind of situation. But I don't know, that's just my advice. Do what you want, do what's best for you. And let's move on and check and see what this gift is about. We are currently working on the following developments. We will announce via the in-game news when dates are set for these new changes. To be implemented in the next update, a partial list, preparation for a new event, the holiday event. We knew it was coming, so no surprise there. Currently in development, changes to main skills to highlight Pokemon individuality. Ooh, someone mentioned this in, I believe it was a live stream. Somebody mentioned that Ditto should be able to transform. I can't remember who it was, but I remember talking about it. Before the change, Ditto had Charge Strength S. After the change, Ditto will have Transform Skill Copy. And that's going to be interesting because then it's a question of, do you get to pick which Pokemon on your team Ditto copies their skill? It seems like it's gonna be their main skill. That's what I would suspect. Or is it randomly selected from your team? In which case you could set up some really interesting things and have Ditto copy them, or just be pleasantly surprised with which one he copies at random. But very good that they are getting more individuality. It is one of the things that we've talked about multiple times in the live streams, that we want to see Pokemon have more individual things. And we also have talked about in videos multiple times that we want to see some of these older skills be reworked and changed, kind of like they did with Umbreon about a month ago. So good thing, good changes coming. All right, Mime Jr. and Mr. Mime will have instead of Charge Strength S, they will have Mimic Skill Copy, Probably going to do the same thing. Just wanted to change the name to be more in line with Mime and Mime Jr. So that one kind of interesting, but I kind of wish it had a little bit more of a differentiation, a little more personality, but they can't all have unique main skills. So pleasant compromise. The number of teams you can register on the edit team screen increased. To what, I wonder, because we have also been asking for that for a long time. We haven't mentioned it in a while because it hasn't really come up with my new strategy of how I set up my teams, but it has been mentioned, and it has been a thing that that has been mentioned for a while. So good changes there. Points that are in long-term development, the addition of a mode that allows various kinds of Pokemon to shine. We are currently developing a challenging new mode where various kinds of Pokemon can participate. What could that be, I wonder? A new game mode. Interesting. Is it going to be like a Pokepelago kind of thing where you can take your Pokemon to another island and like interact and do little mini games? Is it gonna be like that? That'd be kind of interesting. There's no more details on it, of course not, but that would be kind of interesting to be able to take your Pokemon and do little mini games and stuff inside the game. Maybe earn a small amount of rewards as a nice little bonus. Maybe have some of the rarer items like seeds available, but you have to get really lucky or do really well to get them. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know, just throwing out random ideas right now, to be honest with you. Development of a new event, stylistically different from existing events. We are preparing a new event where all researchers drowsy power. So that's gonna be kind of similar to the events in Pokemon Go. Around, let's see, last time I was playing Pokemon Go, I think it was around Go Fest, where everybody had to contribute to the number of catches of a certain type or something like that. So maybe it'll be an event like that. That's gonna be kind of interesting, where we have to get enough drowsy power to unlock special stuff. That's kind of cool, but I'm kind of torn on those kinds of events because they're never going to let us fail. So it kind of seems pointless. Like at that point, just give us the event if you're not going to actually let us fail. So I don't know. It's cool that we're doing something where we all work together to contribute, but I don't like where there's not a chance of failure, because if it's a guaranteed win, then there's no victory in it, you know? But maybe that's me thinking way too much into it, and maybe it's only me that thinks about it that way, but that's just how I feel about it. Special gifts. We are giving each player a gift as a token of our gratitude. You can accept it by tapping the gift box icon in the upper right of the game menu. Let's see what this gift is. It is only for players who log in before February 2nd, so you got some time, but don't wait. Don't dally too long. We are going to get 10 Poke Biscuits, 1,000 Sleep Points, 2 Medium Dream Clusters, oh, okay, and 20 Handy Candies. A very good gift, just for nothing, you know, just because it's Friday. Well, I guess it was Thursday when they gave it out, just because it was Thursday. A Thanksgiving gift. They were very thankful for us playing the game. They gave us this generous gift. Very good, a feast of items, so to speak. All right. We hope this present helps you out and that you'll continue to enjoy sleep research with Snorlax and other Pokemon. The date of our next future features and adjustments update is not yet set. Okay, so we may not hear anything for a little while, but good stuff coming. Changing the main skills of some older Pokemon, maybe making them more useful. Very good. Also, a new game mode. Very interesting. A new event. All good stuff. Very, very interesting stuff coming in the future, and we still have no idea what exactly the holiday event's going to be in terms of what bonuses we're going to get, but the future of Pokemon Sleep is looking very bright. I like where this is going so far. That said, let me know in the comments below what you think about these changes. Specifically, I'm curious to know what you think about the game mode, the new game mode, and the new events. Do you agree with me about how we need to have a chance of failure in order for the victory to feel meaningful? Or are you good with us having something where it's like, yeah, we all contribute, but there's no chance of failure? I'm genuinely interested to know your thoughts in the comments below, so go ahead and drop those there. That said, we're going to move on, and we are going to grab our free gift. Such a nice gift, too. Those biscuits, definitely good to have right now. I appreciate those. And you know what? The end of the month is coming up. I believe tomorrow is the last day of the month. Yes, it is. So This is your monthly reminder that the shop is about to refresh, so go ahead and buy everything that you're gonna buy while you have time. I'm gonna do that here in just a minute after we get through our community reports. We got 42 of them, very good, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that doubled up, very good. 13 out of 42, good odds. No level up today, but that is all right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's see where we're at. Does anybody have something to collect? Not collecting from Dedenne. Don't want to get that extra tasty chance just yet. Skeledirge, a couple more apples. And Raichu, before I take you off the team, I'll take some extra berries. All right, let's get Gardevoir back on the team. And then we can take a look-see doodles at what we need to do. Toxicroak. Let's go ahead and swap you out. Gardevoir. There you are. All right. And then I'll figure out what I want to swap Raichu out for here in just a minute. I just want to get Gardevoir up and running. Start trying to get those extra tasties. Or not extra tasties. Skill triggers to come in. All right. This Aron still working in the background. It's looking like we're settling on a 54 PR. Somewhere around there. So I'm going to go ahead and call that there. We're going to move on. We got other things to do. All right. Calm Mind Fruit Salad. Still not in a good place for apples, but we are consistently having the apples we need to make the meals we need. So that's good, but we also only need apples to get through the rest of the day. Nope, tomorrow is also Saturday. Never mind, we need to get through tomorrow as well. So we're good there. Honey, we definitely need to continue to have on the team. We don't need to swap him out. With Gardevoir on the team, we have enough corn for 3 meals now. Gardevoir typically brings in a decent amount of corn. See, we have enough for 3. I think I'm going to leave Beware off of the team for right now. And then see how things look tomorrow at lunch. We might need to put Beware on the team for just a minute to get some corn to get through the rest of the day because we don't need corn for Sunday. But Honey, we definitely need to keep on the team for now. And apples need to stay on the team as well. As far as Sunday, though, we still need more oil and we still need more coffee beans. Oil is probably going to be the one. We also need more potatoes and sausage. We need a lot. We need more of everything. But oil is the main concern. If I can get oil to 44, I think I'll be fine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take Raichu off the team. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and collect from Dedenne because as soon as I swap this team anyway, I mean, we already got rid of the skill trigger. I was going to say, as soon as I swap this team member anyway, I forgot that's a thing until literally right now. But as soon as I swap them out, we lost that skill trigger anyway. So might as well collect from him. And yeah, let's get this team up and running. Once I can get it 44 oil, I think I'm only going to plan to make 2 meals on Sunday. Kind of want to wait and stock up a little bit. Just to get ready. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll just try to get enough for breakfast and lunch on Sunday. Snorlax has gained a little bit of weight. Needs to go on a bit of a diet anyway. So we'll do that. And then we've got a mission to collect. Favorite berries for 3 more small handy candies. Very good, very good. I would like to get to Master 3 if possible, though. So maybe. We'll see. We'll see how close we get without dinner. I don't know. If we had more extra tasties this week, I think we'd be doing fine. But like I said, Dedenne is definitely making his displeasure with me known. All right, let's get lunch done and out of the way. And then we will go our separate ways today. What can I throw in here that would not mess me up? I can throw in these mushrooms. And, you know, we really only need to keep 20 leeks on hand and eggs. We can throw those in. That's another reason why I kind of want to just stock up some ingredients. I might skip a meal today. Maybe. No extra tasty there either. I need to get some grocery shoppers on the team because we're kind of running low on filler ingredients. May need to throw Blastoise on the team for a hot minute. Stock up some extra milk and cocoa for a bit. But yeah, I'll probably do that a little bit later. Try. Yeah, I think I'll get the oil that we need and then swap in Blastoise for a hot minute, and then we'll worry about the rest later. Now that we're not switching team members around, I'm definitely not collecting from Dedenne. But that, yeah, that pretty much wraps things up for today. There's nothing else we can really do. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna wrap things up. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. We are that close. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come and join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and hang out with a cool community of people. Other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.